let's just start with cheek vibrations. Inhaling. And we'll just do a couple of those throughout as well. Hands under the chin and like your fingers, index and middle finger over your TMJ. And just closing the eyes, and then take 10 seconds to open and close the mouth slightly, just to feel if there's any imbalance in the jaw joint. The tracking of your jaw is what we're feeling into right now. So just taking a few seconds. And then now with the tongue up, doing the same thing, opening the mouth and just clicking the tongue. And seeing how much you can let the jaw go with the tongue still attached to the roof of the mouth, almost like you're stretching the underneath area of the tongue. Mm. Yeah, like it sounds funny, but I like to superset face yoga.
Yep.
And I like to even do little routines like, you know, the chin tuck and then the neck stretch and then the Arnold, and like doing the 3 over and over.
Yeah.
So let's do the hard mewing. So I have a clock here. So I'll time us for like 30 seconds and try to do like 50% effort, 50 to 60% effort of your tongue up.
Okay.
So imagine like you're, I don't know, like lifting, like squatting or something, and tongue up is up and putting pressure of like 50% of your maximum. So let's say it's been 5 seconds. Ten. And now we just relax. And now when you're relaxing, have the tongue at like 10% or 20%. So less than half of what we just did. And let's go back to the resetting the jaw. So hands under the chin, feel the jaw joint, and slightly open slowly with the tongue up. And moving the jaw maybe slightly from side to side. Noticing anything. And whenever you're ready, starting to do some tongue clicks. All right, and cheek vibration. Very good. All right, let's do another mewing. So this time, let's do 30 seconds again, but now let's do as hard as you can. It's like 70, 80% intensity. And maybe actually, let's just do 20 seconds. It's not too 30. We do 20 seconds. So we'll start in 5 seconds and really try to attach as much of the front, back, and center of the tongue. All right, ready and go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And relax. And let's just cut that with a little bit of jaw massage. Okay, very good. I'm doing it like that mostly just to, if I asked you to go as hard as possible, I don't want you to like unintentionally create like muscle knots in your tongue.
Okay, that's fair.
And I think just like it's like warming it up.
Okay.
And the tongue click already warms it up. So you're already got a little insurance policy there if you start with the tongue clicks. So yeah, and hopefully that should like awaken more of the tongue. So yeah, so the chin tuck, again, complementary to those two as well. So let's just tuck the chin. And so I've put down 5 seconds, 5 to 10 times. So it's definitely something to do randomly if you can. So tucking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Take a breath. And we'll do another one, and then we'll do the Arnold. So tucking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. And so the Arnold is basically hard mewing, but you're also contracting like the neck kind of shoulder region, which I know that we get a lot of tension in that area anyway. So that's partly why,
that's why it's short time, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just 5 seconds. It's just like a little like hit. So yeah, so focus like on the mewing, and really kind of your measure of how it's going is how sort of toned this area feels whilst you're doing it. Like if you feel this area kind of more firm or more tucked in and tense, definitely tense. Like I'm definitely tensing my sterno SCM muscles, these muscles. And at the same time, the back of my tongue is like really at the hard palate and the soft palate. And relax. So let's actually go back to the tongue clicks. So fingers on the jaw, opening the jaw, and now mewing while preparing to tongue click. All right. So tucking the chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. Breathing and tucking the chin again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. And now let's do another Arnold. So tongue is up, hard mewing, tensing this area, tightening the chin. Mm, 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 and relax. One way to feel it is if you put your hands on your chest. When you're doing it, you'll feel like the chest lifting slightly. So we'll do it again. Hard mewing, tensing this area. Mm, 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 and relax. So now we've just tensed this area quite a bit. We've activated these muscles. So we still need to make sure that you don't run away now with just tension here, right? So neck stretch will help to stretch that area. So shoulders back and down, chin towards the ceiling, and sticking the tongue up and like curling it towards the ceiling as far as you can, and holding that for 10 seconds. Tongue back inside, slowly coming back down. And you can even end with stretching the back of the neck slightly. And back to center. Whew. Okay, all right, let's do another forward neck stretch. And with these, you can actually play a little bit with them if you get a little bored. So you can like kind of move your jaw forward. So holding that now for 10 seconds, stretching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. down. Very good. And let's do cheek squat pump. So maybe let's just do a pump just to warm it up. And we'll just do 30 seconds. So of pumping. So, pumping one after the other for 30 seconds. So fingers on the cheeks. And you can start with just having the mouth open and feel the muscles right next to the nose on the cheeks. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. And relax. So let's do the Arnold's again. So hands on the chest, having the tongue up, hard pressure, and tensing up the neck, tensing this region for 5 seconds. Mm, 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 and relax. And doing it, let's do one more of those. Tensing it for 5 seconds. Mm, 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 and relax. And let's do another neck stretch. And this time, so another variation is like having your lips pucker. And it just stretches more of like the jaw. So shoulders back and down, relaxing, stretching the front of the neck. And now puckering your lips. Cooling back down. Breathing. Very good. So yeah, so I've buffered that Arnold exercise with stretches so that it's not going to create long-standing tension. All right, and relax, relax. Or you put your hands under your chin and on the side of your face with your fingers on your jaw joint and just find that insertion of where that joint goes in. And then opening the mouth with your tongue up and just feeling the track of your jaw. So where is the jaw tracking? Is it tracking in the center, to the left, to the right? And just noticing that for a few seconds as you open. And then once you've noticed that, keeping the tongue at the roof of the mouth, and then we'll do a click with the tongue. And so the goal here is to kind of give the tongue a stretch. So trying to open it as far as it is comfortable to stretch the tongue when you click. Just do a few, like 3. When you've done your 3, cheek vibration. Very good. Okay, great. And then let's do one hard mewing set. So starting with lots of effort, 60 to 70% effort, tongue at the roof of the mouth, and go. Mm, 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 mm. And now try to half that effort for another 30 seconds. Mm, mm. and relax. And now just have the tongue, let's say 50% of that effort. So it's just very lightly resting at the roof of the mouth. Awesome. All right. So let's go back to cheeks now. So let's just do just the cheek squat, and then we'll do cheek squat and the pump. So starting with the smile, showing at least 8 teeth and getting the corners of the lips really pointing upwards, engaging these muscles here. Tongue is up and tucking the lower lip in the mouth. And really feeling it, strong, strong, strong engagement. Mm, 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 mm. And relax. Very good. So yeah, so reminder, 2 fingers on like the front of your cheeks, next to the nose, opening the mouth, kind of stretching the cheeks a little bit, which will help you isolate them to pump forward and upwards. And try to pump it and hold it for a couple seconds and release. And relax. Very good. And now let's try to do, why don't we put in also a jaw stretch in here. So let's just stretch the side of the jaw, stretching over here. Hold out for 10 seconds. Mm, 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 mm. And relax. And the other side. Mm, 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 mm. And relax. Mm, great. All right. So now let's do cheek squat plus pump. So let's just start with 30 seconds. So let's start with a cheek squat and then we'll add in a pump. So smiling, using the upper teeth, really trying to not use the jaw, not use the chin or the lips even, really just trying to concentrate here, trying not to use the nose muscles or the eyes, really concentrating here. Tongue is up, lower lip in the mouth, fingers over the cheeks, kind of over the crow's feet area, and then slowly pumping cheeks up and forward. Mm, 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 mm. You can even use them as resistance against the cheek. Mm, mm. Feel burn. Mm, 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 mm. And relax. Very good. All right, let's do another jaw stretch now to complement that. So stretching the side of the jaw. And you're welcome to add a tongue toning movement as well with it. And that will look like this. And that will help to open the root of the tongue and to relieve any tension here. Mm. Mm. And relax. And now switching over, stretching the other side. Mm, 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 mm. And relax. Just taking a moment to rest, maybe giving a little massage here. And let's do a little bit of a cheek massage before we do any more cheek work. My cheeks are definitely tense. All right, let's do, speaking of cheeks, let's do cheek squat pump again. And this time, let's do 60 seconds. Okay, so let's start with the squat. So smiling, corners of the lips upwards. At least 8 teeth. Try to show 10 even, or 12, as best you can. Tongue is up. Tuck lower lip in the mouth. Fingers over the cheeks, lifting them up and forward for 1 minute. All right, it's been 15 seconds. Make sure that smile is still big. And you can even hold down the corners of the eyes. All right, it's been 40 seconds. 15. 10. Mm, 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 mm. And relax. And massage. Everyone, massage. All right, so let's do the jaw stretch. Just after all those cheek movements, stretching the jaw. Mm, 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 mm. And relax. And now the other side. Mm, 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 mm. And release. Very good. And let's try that lip lift movement. So using your fingers as resistance against your upper lips and putting them against each of the upper lip corner area and just showing just like that little center part, the Cupid's bow, trying to relax the lower lip. And I find it easier to do that if I kind of just lift the upper lip more up, like the lower lip just kind of relaxes more. And your goal is to move this little muscle here, and we're strengthening here. Kind of like a little bunny nose. So we'll do like, let's see, what did I put? 30 to 90 seconds. So it's similar to the previous one. So let's just do 20 more seconds. And try to isolate the top lip as best you can. You might not be able to yet, and that's okay, but just try to really connect with that one muscle. 10 more seconds. And relax.
really? Oh, wow.